Weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Blues of Paris taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's the 8th overall pick from Texas. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll try the middle with Cook. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And now Jackson will look to throw it. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They try again with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He will find his man Chase complete. And they rattle off a big one. And even 50 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second down and a run by Robinson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Falcons are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Aaron Donald able to record his 5th sack of the season. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
They pitch it to Chubb. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
How about the short put out by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them give it an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He finds Hopkins complete, and he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. 3rd and 2.
Exit 3rd and 2.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Jackson. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Jackson will keep it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. One of only 2 rookies to top 1,000 yards on the ground last year. Here's Tyler Algier. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Cook up the gut. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw left side. There's London. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Mecole Hardman. He will score. Touchdown.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. It's Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Jackson. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You win. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 30-yard line.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. They will power through. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Play action. Now Jackson steps away. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Robinson. Down the left sideline. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. A huge loss on the play. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And they work this out past the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Mahomes now on first down, sliding out of the pocket. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Richie Graham. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. On the stop was Aaron Donald. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're... And now here's another interception. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 228 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 7. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Cook. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Mecole Hardman. Escapes the defender. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. Touchdown. That'll go down as return. And the Blues are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fighting him off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They start the drive with Cook. To the 22-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Second down and a run by Robinson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons' 9-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? you're taking charge. Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? From the gun on third down, Jackson. Short throw to Smith. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Robinson up the middle. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Real quick, ready?
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught, and he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Cook, they'll try and run it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And the Paris first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. And again, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 75. And the Blues have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. There he goes left side. And just shedding him off there. And all the way down to the 26. 120 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girls, you think I'm handsome, just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face way. Now it's like work for 10K all cause it is 10 gamers. Insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head down stage, they be like, see the crowd going, they be like, so I step down stage, they be like, ooh yeah, see the crowd going, they be like, ooh yeah. Courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehavior, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give up about who be the latest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. On the move to his left. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback. Rolling out to his left and trying to get the ball to a receiver. We've seen all those drills where they try to get the shoulders square and point it towards the target downfield.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Bills.
To the air, Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That 2nd down play nets a -4. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Faking the give. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
No doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And Diggs, the motion man, left.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Watson's throw here into the hands of Moore.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Watson.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 8.
Doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
York on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal. And then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
On play action, Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
1st down, Bills.
Harris running straight ahead. And down to the 41.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group. We just saw there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing now is Allen. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Allen. He's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Deontay Hardy in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. Who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this 1st half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the one touchdown in that 1st half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining 1st half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. No, and that is incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now this is picked up, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Watson. Flush to his right. The ball comes out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They'll start with the option.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
On second down, Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
Allen going to go on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bills drive stalls out on fourth down, and this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a...
Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, still that way, still that way. Still broad day, live that way, drill that way. Came a long way, real long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, 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 still that way. Eastside Johnny, pull up with the mob, real John got it. Grinding from the bottom, blood on my hands, ain't no dirt on my body. Whip big body, block, get a bill, real big problem. Whole lot of prize, that's something you don't know nothing about it. Still that way, you they built that way. I been more in pain, waited broad day, really short fuse. Had a long day, body like wow, like. You know I'm an east side, big TDE, step a whole rep, that. Top dog since top ramen now, steak a lobster with a shrimp, big, put a ribbon on it, get you give, rep, bet, that. Real, never switch, that.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. On the return, Deontay Hardy. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Deontay Hardy. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that one caught downfield by Burrow. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing now. Burrow on first down. This is caught. It's Burrow. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Able to find Higgins. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Mixon going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Here's Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample from 3 yards out. And the Bengals marching right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the bootleg, Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On play action, Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. And how about this, a fake? And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field if you turn the ball over to the other offense.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. Just their 1st in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And it is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. there to make the grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Allen going to change this at the line. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Allen off the play fake, rolling to his left. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Over 30 yards there, and 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
And complete right side to Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Damn.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Damian Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
What the fuck are you doing?
Minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah, they keep the scramble dead open.
2nd and short now following the
I'm
fumble.
gonna figure it out though.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They go play action with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
Appreciate the extra yards.
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Good shit, bro.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals are once again back in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully.
But hell, man, what you guys down to?
Won't quite make it to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you feel like the right.
Now Allen. That pass completes.
Yeah, never lied.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
All right, cool. Halftime.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
I need to take one to the crib.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working really well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase.
He dropped it?
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this will be a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he's taken down inside the 30. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop.
I'm about to start jumping over here, guys.
Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll run here.
Should have cut back on me.
Will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Again, it'll be Evans.
Good one. Let's go.
Chris Evans taking it in from 7 yards away. Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And this will not be brought out.
Bro, bring it out, bro.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because
now he want to run to the sideline.
You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially.
but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Allen. Pass caught.
Hell no, you ain't going nowhere.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Allen going to change the look here. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, Allen. Man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Allen to throw once more. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Appreciate it.
And this throw will be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's tough for a quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun to give to Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go get it back.
So after the INT, it's Allen eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And now an audible here into something else. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nowhere to go down.
Cross me up, Ty. Cross me up, man.
Stop the clock here with a first down. Now Allen off the bootleg.
Hey, yeah, good throw, Josh.
A bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
Sure,
because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Throwing now is Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. Pass.
That's a good play.
It's been tight end. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 30 yards. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football?
I thought he had a pick, boy.
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. Take out timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Slant pass to Bull.
Oh, come on. Get up, get up. Bro, oh my God. What?
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Now it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here we go. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. They'll give it to him up the middle.
That's TD. Oh, it's TD. Come on, dog.
He had earlier. We know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from them. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He had to fix it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted.
I should have took the 3. I should have took the 3.
The Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now Allen going to change it up. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. He gets this complete to Diggs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Allen.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Again.
And they get this back to the 32-yard
We got to hit that win.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Hey.
On 2.
What's that? 3-0 now? Reserve.
And they take a knee.
On 1, ready?
Now whistles and a flag.
Big ass
I
had to
believe a
move, didn't
Bengal
he?
got going a little early there. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Gonna fly like an eagle.
And they will take a knee here.
Good game, young man. Good game.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get like you, my boy.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great.
Got one more. Oh, shit. Let's try it. Yeah, we gonna try it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Washington Commanders. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss.
All right, let's go.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Come on, gang.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Jackson. That is caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. On 1st and 10.
Good shit, Allen.
And he is met in his
That's
tracks
from Bama.
behind the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson.
Appreciate it.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's
That's it.
intercepted. Picked by Kimber. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, Howell back to pass. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Faking the handoff, Howell.
At the Ravens 28-yard line.
He completes this one to Terry
Let's
McLaurin.
go.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 28 yards. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is
Let's go.
in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Jackson. And
Let's go. Let's go.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one. Closed quickly.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson. Quickly into the hands of and I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Commanders 8, Ravens nothing.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And this is going to be
you can't stop that one, bro.
Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Howell. They'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw, Howell.
That's TD, baby.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over to Washington, baby.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down.
Hold him.
Get it. Then they get the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now it's Jackson.
Appreciate it.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
All right, let's go. We're going to quit. Going to get one more inch.
To right around the 26-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
Damn, that's on me.
That one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You know, that's a good thing.
Right when he
He
released that throw,
was
he
ready
was going to
to
be a
take
little
that off.
off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down.
Better hang on to it, bro.
He's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down.
Let's go.
And how will throw it.
That's a touchdown. What's the plan, boy? I do this. Let's go.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Oh, yeah, we up. Come on.
Extra point by Sly is up
Come
and
on.
good, and the lead opens up now to 22
I need to get 4-0 before I get up off this thing tonight, boy.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because
Come on.
they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
Yeah, good run.
And
Good
he
run.
gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's caught. Becker.
Hell no, Odell.
And just 3 yards on the catch there.
You're too stiff, boy. Sit your ass down for me.
Second down.
I'll tell you ACL again.
Job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the right side, in the hands of Flowers. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Jackson now. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Come on, gang.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Appreciate it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Commanders are
Come on, get up on right here, bro. Come on.
30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On first down, Howell. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
That was my fault. I placed the ball on this spot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now 2nd and 3. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and tough.
Appreciate it.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
One last shot before the break. Howell. And his throw here's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Baby. Come on.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
That boy stay woke now. That boy stay woke. Step on your toes, jump around, fall asleep.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway.
We're going to bring the bitch out, too.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Howell.
Good catch, boy. Way to hold on to it.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. They'll go play action. Howell. He's got his target. That's complete.
Damn good throw.
Just shy of the 40. 27 yards there on a very nice this third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball.
I got 3 people on my phone, boy.
And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And
it's all right. Come on.
The 34-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he is caught. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's a 2nd and 8. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Let's go.
Touchdown Washington. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game.
Jackson hit, and he
you keep playing with me.
Running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. You have to expose that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out.
Come on, Chase. See it there, baby.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Let's go. Either way it go, it would have been a pick. Oh, he out of here. He out of here. Oh, the ball's about to quit.
Now a timeout called for by the defense.
Oh, there you go. All right, we 4-0. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, I got this thing. Might be back on later.